Lakers down 11. LeBron, a spin. LeBron with a finish. Woo! Wow.
He's shooting 38% from downtown. Here comes LBJ! Look out! Leading by 7. They have yet to trail. LeBron trying to bully his way in with one hand.
LeBron for that board. And how about James? Oh! Long-range missile for LeBron James.
Played through a bunch of injuries. Lob to LeBron! LBJ! The alley-oop from AD.
Where he could make this over-the-top pass, and LeBron says, okay, I'll throw it down for you. Throw it up, let LeBron throw it down.
There's James. Goes across the lane, lays it up, and lays it in. And there it is.
LeBron and the Lakers. First place in the West, second in the NBA. Spinning, LeBron. Reverse layup, LBJ.
The hands of Davis. Now the Lakers on the run to LeBron. LeBron all the way. Freight train coming. LeBron James goes inside and throws it down.
A minute and a half gone by here in the fourth. LeBron James lines it up, and he buries it.
Get the steal. Here he goes. LBJ!
Davis, and then in the breakaway, LeBron, flush me one.
A perimeter barrage going on. I think that's the 7th 3 of this quarter.
No,
the 8th 3 of this quarter.
Second half for Anthony Davis. Caruso to James. James spins and throws it down.
Well, there goes that man.
Played his college ball at Utah. James. Oh, he's smoking hot.
Working the two-man game with Caruso. Good pass, and James hammers one home.
I would say he's okay, right?
Adrenaline? yeah.
Is that still adrenaline?
Okay, we don't have to check him after every play.
Gets the little alley pass from Caruso and the finish from the King.
James, heat check. Oh, yeah!
He's a terrific defender. His offensive game has improved leaps and bounds as James throws it down.
That we didn't see a lot of him do in those 17 has been in the post area.
We didn't see him play the other night. LeBron with authority right down the lane.
Picked up by James. Back to Caruso. Throws it up. Hammer time for LeBron James.
I mean, the steal. Mike Breen calling for hammer time.
He got some bounce in those 35-year-old legs. And through Covington, count it. Weight room time.
This great, this late. This is Russell Westbrook. Oh, that's not on my watch. And then on the other end, pushes the basketball, puts his head down. Get out of my way. That is back-to-back spectacular.
As you see, it's a little bit easier at the rim until you meet JaVale.
Rejected by McGee. James goes behind them.
He had missed it. Now the Lakers have numbers. Danny Green with LeBron. Robert finish! LeBron!
That's a great decision by LeBron. He gave it up early. Transition as Avery gives it to LeBron, who gives it right away to Danny Green, who, wow, just throw it up. Let LeBron do the rest, and do the rest. He does just play.
Portland with a foul to give. They gave it with 3-7. LeBron, rise, fire, and that's the way the first half is going to end with a LeBron James 3. Access Sportsnet studio. And the Jack in the Box.
Against Jokic.
James driving and smashing it. He may have just broke the rim. Emphatic call by James.
For dunking too hard? No, for the players acting like running on the court on the dunk.
11 in the quarter. Wow, James from about 28 feet. The spotlight and making the most of it, which then led to this. That was past 30. Dangerous pass. Caruso deflects it. James right back to Caruso. Back to James. And it's an 8-point game.
Great anticipation and then vision. And again, you're not finding in fame, whereas as James gets the beautiful pass
by Karl Anthony Towns and company. Then the throw out's going to go right to LeBron. Oh, look at this. He had a fresh 24 and he hit a 30.
Johnson by police officers, so he certainly has continued to utilize his platform even though he is on the NBA campus.
Well, as LeBron takes a deep three.
Oh my goodness.
I just like to say this to put a button on it.
Prevent him from going under and getting back in front.
James splits the defense down the lane, running layup, it's good, and the foul. He took a hard fall.
He does a poor job of staying in front of LeBron. He splits it, turns the corner, puts his head down, and uses that upper body strength to attack.
At 16 to shoot, lob to LeBron! Out of bounds, slam it with 2, throw it down.
I mean, that pass couldn't have been any better. I mean, come on. Ooh, that was nice.
LeBron off the ball! LeBron! Say it with your chest! Spirit and defense. Back to James. James goes inside, the flush and the foul.
About to play the pass, and LeBron James about to win another title.
As we hit the 4-minute mark. LeBron James throws it down. And with Anthony Davis arriving, a technical foul call on LeBron James.
Up by Davis. Here comes James. Ball! Williams and the sledgehammer.
James, the spin and the finish. The force and the finesse. James goes inside with authority and gives it right back. LeBron fakes the pass. LeBron with some spin. Oh my goodness! How did he finish that? And one. LeBron. Point blank range shots at the rim. James drives down the lane and flushes.
The Lakers, they're devastating in transition. And here, LeBron James, full head of steam and very little resistance at the basket.
James nearly walked. Howard throws it back up top to Davis. Danny Green to James. James gets in the paint and finishes.
His 116th, which is #1.
He'll take a 3. LeBron James will hit a 3.
Wow.
Oh, how about it, LeBron James?
Tell you what, LeBron James, he's done it in so many ways. Leave it. That's what he does, the follow through.
Lob under, trying to find LeBron, and he's there living above the rim.
But he should be on the line, especially on plays like this, where the lob throws it up.
Throws it. James all the way in for the slam. LeBron.
Perfect rhythm off of a LeBron pass. Now it's James 2-on-1. Green gonna lob it to LBJ.
Offensive foul. Here's that throw down by LeBron as he throws it down. Then looks around and said, "Did you like it?"
Just 4 for 15 from the field. James finding his spot, goes inside, foul, and one, rolls around and drops through.
Here he is, LeBron on Zeller. LeBron all the way. Count the girls. Count it, baby.
But I think it's a harder decision than what you say as James attacks the rim without any help and one.
This is when LeBron James is a nightmare to defend. When he makes up.
And the lead is back up to 10. LeBron gets it and one. Count it.
Train basketball. So you don't impede his progress. You're backpedaling. You're anticipating the screen, but you weren't very proactive right.
Russell Westbrook 1 for 7. James draws the foul, count it, and one.
This movie before, LeBron James using grown man strength with the big time finish. Period.
Since game 1, the Lakers have had good starts. James drives inside, finds some room, and banks it home.
That's what we're talking about. Rockets playing Covington one-on-one against LeBron James. He puts his head down.
2 opponents with 50+. Coming to the end of this second quarter, LeBron James here in the first half. LeBron James, 22 points, 7 assists. AD goes for 18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists.